All right, we are back talking about the Shakeology creation and differentiating it between other products. You know, you'll get a lot of comments like, hey, I want to trade out my Shakeology for my protein shake. Is that okay? You'll find after I talk about it, it's really, you can't really compare the two. They're so different. So a great thing about Shakeology is that this is the perfect way, business-wise, to get it started, to actually start making money immediately. It's going to take a while to build a team, just as it has for me, but you will definitely get there. The way to build some income is through Shakeology because you're going to get commission from that. I just want you to think about the foods that move us towards health and the foods that move us towards disease. I know for me, most of you know the story of my dad and him going through kind of a little bit of a health scare when I was in high school. We all as a family really made an effort to get him back healthy, and we took everything out of the house and we put only healthy food in, and he literally cured himself with food alone after doctors heavily advised him not to, after doctors really pushed him to take some medicine that had terrible side effects. We worked together to cure him with food alone. And I just feel like after that experience, I really learned that food is medicine. And what I choose to put in my body, I'm very careful with. Of course, there are treats and indulging times and all of that. But for me, like, there is no question that Shakeology has everything that I could want in my body in one bag. I have done a ton of research on Shakeology, a ton. And I can sit here and tell you, you're sitting on a gold mine product. There's nothing on the market that you can just go buy that's similar to Shakeology. It is the best of the best, and it's an honor to be able to represent it. I always tell my coaches to write down a dream team, like who are the people they would want on their coaching team. Well, I feel like they did that with Shakeology. They wrote like a dream nutrition list and wrote down everything that they would want in Shakeology and put it in there. A lot of companies cut corners. I know for a fact that Beachbody just doesn't do that because they're such a huge corporation that they can fund the most amazing people to make the most amazing products and supplements. Why is this important for your business and why is it important for you? It's because you can see the science behind it. You understand the science behind Shakeology, you understand the value, and then you start to see the residual income come in from Shakeology alone. So what else it's going to do by discussing these products is it's going to give you immediate income. Like I said, it'll take you a while to build up your team, but this is going to give you that immediate residual income as you kind of build up monthly. The second thing is duplication. As I am teaching you about Shakeology and I am sharing with you, I share with my clients about it, I'm hoping that they retain that information and hopefully they become a coach and they're able to share that information as well. It's easy to duplicate this knowledge to your team. The third thing is belief. When you believe in a product, it creates an incredible momentum. It creates confidence and retention in the product and in customers and in coaches. I know for me, enthusiasm about something and belief about something is 90% of sales. 10% is product knowledge, but when you believe and you're excited about something, people can't help but jump on board. I'm going to talk about Shakeology versus everything else. And the reason this is important for you is because these are like a couple of points that I memorize, right? And so as people are talking to me and sharing things with me about their hesitations or their concerns about Shakeology, one of these points can usually be used for that. The first thing is that it's not a protein shake. Okay, it's not. It's a superfood nutrient replacement shake. What that means to you is that you're getting the nutrients that you're just not getting in food. And I can tell you a protein shake does not have that. We're not protein deficient, we're nutrient deficient. And this is going to give you incredible energy. It's going to curb your cravings and make you feel really good. So don't let people compare it to a protein shake. The second thing is that it's not for weight loss. Let me tell you, someone can be really skinny and not healthy. This also creates it also really kind of makes it an open playing field. So maybe a really thin person, everybody needs this, right? And if they think it's a weight loss shake, they're not going to drink it. Young, old, moms, dads, kids, everybody needs this. And so I think it's good to know that it's not for weight loss. Don't limit your market. You don't need to limit your market by sharing that because it's not true. It's chemical and soy free. And what that means to you is that there's no artificial sweeteners. And that's important because artificial sweeteners are bad. in the sense of, for me, like they mess up my gut, I feel like, and then also digestion, and then also I think I get a little bit more like ADD kind of when I am eating a lot of artificial sweeteners. So that's why I really love that there's none in it. Also, it's soy free. And as women, we really need to stay away from soy because it can increase the chances of breast cancer. And so a lot of companies use soy as a filler. It's a really cheap filler, and so you can go and get a big old bag of protein, but guess what? It probably has a lot of soy to make it the quantity more so they can sell it for a good price is what it seems like, but really at the same time, it's not good. So soy, having being soy free is a huge deal. Probiotics are second to none in this shake. It restores gut health. It has unique 70 superfoods in it. It's got pre and probiotics. And it's not all about the vitamins. It's a lot of it is about the 70 superfoods that are in it. It breaks the diet cycle. And I think that's huge because what happens when we restrict calories, we also restrict nutrients. It's a natural thing. And when that happens is our bodies start to react through cravings, maybe exhaustion, maybe irritability, you're hangry. And then by Friday, you're 1 week on your diet. And then by Friday, you're like, screw it. Like, let's go get pizza. And then you have to start all back on Monday. And you're just kind of going in a cycle. But Shakeology is amazing because it's actually replacing those nutrients that you're not getting through food, especially if you're on a diet. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel stable. You're not going to have a ton of ups and downs. And it really is going to make you feel incredible. Our jobs as coaches is to re-educate people. They assume that our products are just like everyone else's at GNC, and you and I both know that that is not the case. Foods and products, they've kind of trained you to think that all packaged foods are the same, where Shakeology is just dried, incredible nutrients in dried foods that are in a form where we can easily absorb them. They think that if it's in a bag, it's not whole foods, but this is a huge opportunity for you to retrain people. Share how we are different. Look at every concern as an opportunity they are giving you to educate them and to teach them the way, well, that I've really taught myself. Shakeology can totally be overwhelming, but it's going to become a skill of yours to be able to share it in a way that is not overwhelming and that is simple and that directly, specifically relates to someone and their exact needs. And the more you talk about it, the more you read about it, the more you study it, the more confident that you are going to become in it. And more people are going to want to partake in what you are a part of. Think of Shakeology as a new phone, right? You get a new phone, and there's usually like so many options, right? There's so many different gadgets and things and menus and settings and font size and pictures and all kinds of things that you have to kind of learn. But the more that you use it and the more that you practice using it and the more that you read about it and learn about it, the more confident you're in it. And the next thing you know, you're just like, without even thinking, getting on your phone and doing what you need to do very quickly. Each day gets easier and easier with your new phone. That's going to be the same exact thing with Shakeology. So those are some points that would be really good for you to memorize about what makes Shakeology different than everyone else. It's a huge deal, and it's something that just has to be shared in a way that makes sense for other people.